Ever since Weebly has remodeled their website platform, you actually have a lot more autonomy with changing and updating your digital portfolio to make it more you. So, no matter what theme you chose, you could have gone in and picked any one of these numerous themes. And the thing about the themes is that they do change, what yours might automatically set up with. So if you pick something that has a splash page or you pick something with more of a traditional banner header, you are going to have different sizes. Notice the size of this rectangle versus the size of this rectangle. They are different. So when you are changing these, you can usually just click on them to drag them up and down. And then this number that's showing up over here is actually really important once you're in Photoshop and you are trying to create a new header. But we're going to come back to that for a minute. What I saw, one of the problems was today, was that when you were on your page, you actually can, when you make the page, determine what type of header you start out with. So you may have no header. And so if your page looks like this, please check under your Pages tab and actually click on the page you're on and see what your header type is. You can add a header back in. Some of you also had splash pages, which this theme does not offer, but some do say splash, so just look for that as well. You are looking for a header, however. One other thing I noticed was that while you could easily adjust and figure out the size of the height, it is much harder to figure out the width. I actually had to go in and Google some things and looked at a file here, which is again the old version. So I went into the theme itself because that's what's actually designing what you're looking at. It's the DNA of your page. And I went into down here, clicked on Edit HTML, and what you're looking for is the banner wrap to figure out the width. So the width is from this, the left of your page, all the way over to the right of your page. That's the width. And the banner wrap is usually a little bit farther down. I believe I found it around 170. Yes, right here. And you can see that the banner wrap is indeed 1015 pixels. So I'm going to go immediately to Photoshop for my home page. I'm going to go New. I'm going to make sure that my dimensions are actually in pixels. I'm going to change that width to 1115, I do believe. Might as well check since I have it up. Yep, it's 1115. Go back. Check the height of this page. It's my home page, so I actually would have to get back out of here. I don't want to do anything, so I'm going to cancel. I'm going to go back to build, and I'm going to pull this down a little bit farther so that I can see the banner, the header, and I can also see my intro on why I chose Animus. And so if I look here, I'm going to actually put that to 325, and then so my width and my height is 325, and my resolution I'm going to change to 180. 72 could be ideal, however 180 will be a little bit more crisp. It'll just load a little bit slower than 72. And I'm going to call this one homepage. Click OK. Then I have a blank rectangle that is the same size as this one.